Welcome back to Explaining Everything, the channel where we dive into the stories and mysteries behind everyday things. Today's question comes from one of our curious viewers, Fungus Among Us. Thanks for the suggestion, Fungus. You asked, why are truffles so expensive? If you've ever seen a menu and thought, wait, this tiny black lump costs more than my phone bill? You're definitely not alone. Today, we're digging into the world of truffles, the sneaky, smelly fungi that somehow cost more than gold. So, if you've ever wondered why a mushroom turned into a luxury item, stick around as we peel back the layers, right here on Explaining Everything. All right, let's get one thing straight. Truffles aren't just fancy mushrooms. They're fungi with a secret life underground. Basically, the ninja mushrooms of the forest. They grow under tree roots, mostly oak or hazelnut trees, and they don't just pop up when you want them to. Nope, they play hard to get. There are a few types, but the big stars are the black truffle from France and the white truffle from Italy. These are like the limited edition Air Jordans of the fungus world. Despite looking like lumps of dirt, they pack a powerful punch of aroma and flavor. Kind of like if your basement smells like garlic, chocolate, and mystery all at once. Here's one big reason they're so pricey. You have to hunt them down like a fungal Indiana Jones. Truffles don't wave a flag or put up a sign saying, "Hey, here I am." Instead, hunters rely on their secret weapon, a dog's nose. Why not pigs? Well, pigs love truffles so much they'd just eat them up. Imagine training your dog to find treasure and then eat it before you get a chance. Not great. Training a truffle dog is a full-time job. These pups learn to ignore the temptation of truffles and instead give their humans a polite sniff and point. Plus, hunting season is short and grueling. Early mornings, muddy forests, and lots of, "Is that it?" No, that's just a rock moments. Truffles are famously picky eaters. They only grow in very specific conditions: the right soil, the right tree, the right amount of rain, and maybe some good vibes. If Mother Nature isn't in the mood, no truffles for you. Add to that the fact that truffles take years to mature, sometimes up to a decade. That's like waiting for your retirement, but you're just hoping for a fungus. Because they're so rare and moody, supply is unpredictable. Some years the forests are loaded, other years, nothing. Okay, we've got scarcity and difficulty hunting. But there's more. Truffles have an insanely short shelf life. After being dug up, they start losing their signature smell and flavor within days. That means, once found, they need to be shipped quickly, often by plane, to get to fancy restaurants still smelling like a magical forest. Air freight, special packaging, and hand delivery all add to the cost. Imagine a tiny fungus getting the VIP treatment, first-class cabin, silk pillows, and a chauffeur. Plus, the demand is through the roof. Chefs and food lovers will pay crazy prices for that umami bomb. And let's be honest, some people just want to say, "I ate truffles last night," like it's a secret handshake. You might wonder, if truffles are so great, why don't we just grow a bunch? Well, you can grow truffles, but it's like trying to grow a pet dragon in your backyard. Possible, but extremely difficult. Farmers inoculate tree roots with truffle spores and wait patiently, sometimes for 5 to 10 years, to see if anything grows. Even then, success isn't guaranteed. It's a bit like waiting for a text from your crush. You hope, but sometimes you get nothing. Maintaining the right environment, soil chemistry, moisture, trees is expensive and tricky, so farming hasn't brought prices down much. Because truffles are so valuable, there's a lot of sneaky business around them. You've probably seen truffle oil on supermarket shelves or menus. Guess what? Most of it contains 0 real truffles. It's made with synthetic chemicals that smell kinda like truffles. It's like perfume for your pasta. But don't expect a truffle in your pantry. There are also fake or low-quality truffles sold as the real deal, especially in shady markets. So if your truffle costs less than your monthly rent, it might be more dirt than decadence. Flavor-wise, truffles are pretty unique. Earthy, nutty, garlicky, and intensely aromatic. But honestly, part of the appeal is psychological. Spending hundreds of dollars on a fungus is kind of a flex. It's the culinary equivalent of dropping thousands on designer sneakers or a shiny new gadget. And when you eat something so rare and expensive, your brain goes, "This must be amazing," even if it tastes like slightly funky dirt. It's all about the experience, the hunt, the rarity, the story. Truffles turn ordinary food into an event. So, why are truffles so expensive? Because they're rare, hard to find, picky about their homes, spoil quickly, and are hunted by dogs trained like secret agents. Plus, the luxury market loves them, and the whole truffle supply chain is a wild ride. In short, truffles are the rock stars of the fungus world, dramatic, exclusive, and insanely pricey. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit like and subscribe. And hey, if you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. Thank you for tuning in, and join us next time here in the channel that answers all the why, what, who, where, and how questions you've always wondered about, here on Explaining Everything.